I think I will go knight h6. I like, oftentimes when the pawn is on f4, knight h6 in the Caro-Kann can be good. I'm not super sure if it's good here or not, but it doesn't feel that bad either though. Hey everyone, we are back with another 10+0 rapid game. We're going to try to get another win in here and try to get back to 2200 on our grind to 2300 here. A fantasy variation with F3. I love playing against it and I love playing with it. You get a lot of fun and wacky positions here. I like to go queen b6 and I'm going to take on e4. Whoa, what? What? This is just weird. I've never seen anything like this before. E5 is a really interesting move. So I cannot play e5 myself, but this f pawn has already moved. I kind of want to play the move c5 here and try to undermine his pawn structure. I don't see any reason why not to. If he takes back, I probably should take back with my queen. No reason not to, probably. So I think that's a safe pre-move to make. And then I'm going to go knight c6. So after, if he takes, I take. I'm going to go knight c6. And if he ever pushes this f pawn, then I'm going to put my bishop on f5 or play knight h6 and go to g4. Either way, very interesting to commit your pawn to e5 so early. Yeah, no, but I don't hate it for black. So I don't think I should be too scared here. I think I should be doing okay. Wonder what he's thinking about. He might be thinking about the pros and cons of playing c3 and not taking. Probably more like the pros and cons of taking or not taking, I should say. I'm happy my opponent is taking his time here. That means that I'm not going to get steamrolled in terms of time, which I'm very happy about. I've lost a lot of games by just being a bit too slow. And maybe when I say a bit, I mean a lot too slow. Okay, so he took. Let's just take back. Not do anything complicated here. Knight c6 is coming. e6 maybe. Okay, does this change anything? My pawn is hanging. My pawn is hanging. I could play bishop e6. I could play that move for sure. I probably don't want to though. Let's just play e6. Keep it simple. My bishop is very bad, so it's like a weird French. It really is like a weird French, but like the pawn committed to. Oh my gosh! Wait. Oh wait. I thought my bishop could go to b6 there for a second. If my bishop can go to b6 there, I would be winning, or close to winning, I should say. Okay, knight c6 looks pretty natural. I don't see anything wrong with it. I could also play the move b6. b6 would be an interesting move here, with the idea that I'm going to go bishop h6. Bishop a6, I mean. I kind of also just want to go knight here as well. And to go knight f5. I want to go knight c6. I want to go b6. I want to go knight h6 or knight e7. Kind of like this move, knight h6 though. Kind of really like it. Could also go h5 here. I think I will go knight h6. I like, oftentimes when the pawn is on f4, knight h6 in the Caro-Kann can be good. I'm not super sure if it's good here or not, but it doesn't feel that bad either though. Knight g4 could be a good threat in some cases. Knight g4, queen e2. I'm not really getting anywhere though. I do have the move knight d4 maybe, but then knight e4, so it's probably not great. I do have this move knight c6 though. Let's just play knight c6. My knight on h6 looks kind of dumb. If he plays h3, then like what am I really doing here? But maybe if I can play knight b4 next, attacking his bishop. So then I can go knight f5 later. That might be pretty good. Okay. Once again, knight g4, queen e2 doesn't really help me. Knight b4, attacking his bishop. That looks like a good threat. Looks like a good threat. I do have to consider the move at knight a5, but I don't think I have anything to worry about. I can just go Queen c7, maybe queen a5, maybe. Okay, I'm not unhappy with this move. Actually, am I unhappy with this move? I am putting my king in the center if I play bishop d7. Am I okay with that? Bishop d7, takes. Go knight c3. Knight c6, I mean. I just lost the tempo. It doesn't look that bad. I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't actually look that bad. Like, bishop d7, takes. a3 is definitely a consideration for him. Maybe b4. No, he can't do that immediately. It doesn't look that bad. It's not super easy for him to castle kingside. And it's not super easy for him to exploit my king in the center. The king on d7 doesn't look that bad. It really doesn't. Like, I got rid of my worst piece in the position. Okay, so bishop here is the idea. If I go knight here, g4, knight here, this could also be an idea as well. I kind of want to go knight f5 here. Queen here also looks okay. Queen a5. But then castles, I guess, is the idea. Right? Queen b6, maybe. So if here... Queen b6 looks kind of interesting, though. Queen b6. Then if bishop here, then I have this. Then rook b1. And this comes with a check. Maybe my king on d7 isn't actually that good. maybe I just now realize that maybe my bishop here isn't that good. Queen b6, bishop e3, bishop c5, knight a4, check, b4, and I could take. I could take because if he takes back, the rook on a1 is hanging. That's definitely a possibility. Queen b6 looks kind of tempting. Knight f5, g4 looks really annoying. Then maybe I have this move knight d4. And if bishop here, that's where it gets a little bit tricky. Actually, no, this comes with a check. And the knight is no longer defended on f3. So knight f5, g4 here. But if he takes, then takes. And I'm attacking his queen. That doesn't look that bad. Okay, let's just go knight f5. This could be a really bad move. I did think for way too long of that. But that's okay. g4's got to be his first consideration. Just feels natural. Bishop e3 is not possible. b4 is possible. Definitely. My king on d7 is actually really bad because I can never play d4 because there's a pin. Okay, let's just go here. So I do control the d4 square really well, which is very, very good for me. If b4, I could just take with check probably. Okay, I'm happy with this. I'm very happy with this. Oh yeah, perfect. Especially with queens off, I have this very solid structure. It's going to be really hard for him to ever push f5 because his e5 pawn gets weak. So I'm very, very happy here. Queen b5 is a move that he could consider for sure. Queen b5 is definitely a move to consider. I'd probably go king c7 to get out of the pin. Probably. Yeah. That's probably what I would do. Bishop e3 would be a horrible blunder because of queen takes, pawn takes, and d4, forking each piece. And, okay. Kind of happy to see that. Bishop c4 is definitely a consideration for sure. Bishop c4 is definitely a consideration. Bishop c4, though, and knight a4. Oh, but I cover it. Bishop c4 seems really strong. Or bishop c5, I mean. Bishop c5 seems really strong. Knight b5 is definitely an idea for him. Oh, that's a little bit scary for me. For both of us, honestly. I kind of want to go bishop e7. And then bishop e3. Go check. Bishop e7. You could also play h4, which also doesn't look that bad. So bishop c5 really looks like my move here. Knight b5, queen here, or queen here. And if queen takes, pawn takes, probably want to go queen c4 if anything. Yeah, I probably want to go queen c4. Okay, let's just play it. Let's play it. I thought for another minute and 30 seconds there. Way too slow. Way too slow. Okay. Happy to see this move. Knight e5 is a good consideration for me. Kind of want to play just queen c4 here. Queen c4. a6, castles queenside. Queen here. My queen is just so awkward on d4. It's like leading the charge, which is not super usual. Okay, I just need to move. I need to move faster. I'm spending too much time on all of my moves. It's very, very bad for myself. Now he has the knight e4 square. This is not very good. After he takes queen, he can go knight e4, attacking my pieces. He's doing very well in this position. I would say he's like winning. I think I've done a really great job of making my position worse. Okay, he's doing that first. a6, bishop d6, bad, bad, bad. Everything's bad here. Here, there's check. I kind of have to go for it. I don't have many options. Let's just go here. If he wants to go check, that's totally fine. I don't have many options. This pawn feels a bit overextended, but his pawns feel a bit overextended too, so it's not super easy for him. I'm going to put a rook on d8, and let's focus. Let's focus and try to play fast here. Okay, I won a pawn, as in he blundered a pawn, but that's totally fine. Rook here seems like a good move for him. Then I'm going to go rook here. No checks. There's no checks. There is this pin, but there are no checks. I think he was rushing a bit there. He was rushing a bit. I would love for him to make the move c3, so then I have this juicy d3 square after I move my king, but I don't think he's ever going to do that. I really don't. Okay, what's the threat? Are there any threats here? Knight f7 looks like a really good move for him. I don't. King c6 looks natural enough. King c6, knight e6. Wow. So takes here. Wow. Wow. Knight g5, very good move by him. Takes here. Then he's going to take, which doesn't look very good for me, to be honest. Rook d8, knight f7, takes, king here. Let's just do it. Oh wait, no. Rook d6 and knight here immediately. This is kind of scary here. Let's go king c6 here. Let's go king c6. Get out of any checks. He has a very pleasant position. Okay. Kind of just want to take here. And let's just go here, I suppose. Let's go here. And let's just go here. Oh, shoot. Oh, man, I'm blundering everything. Wow. I baffle myself sometimes. This is a check as well. Yeah, I should probably resign, but I guess I'll play a couple more moves maybe. Let's just play a couple more moves. Although, should I even play a couple more moves? He is borderline checkmating me here. Rook d6 was coming. And yeah, this is just bad news bears for me. He could just double up on my second rank. That's totally fine too. I mean everything's winning for him here. So good on him for finding all the right moves. I do have a little bit of tricks here. I'm gonna maybe go here. Okay, he's not allowing me to do that. Let's just go here. I do have these connected passers, so not super easy for him. Not super easy for him, but probably easy enough. Rook there. That's pretty natural. Let's just go here. Okay. Oh, okay, gotcha. All right. Well, that's a kind of a disappointing game for me. I think I played really badly, actually. Like, where's a good moment here? So okay, c5 in itself was an inaccuracy. So e6 was better. Interesting. Saying, yeah, e6 is just better. So f4 and then c5. So it doesn't want me to rush. And this is, everything is okay here. Knight h6 was okay. Apparently bishop d7 was slightly better, but knight h6 is almost as good. Knight c6 was bad too. Queen b6 is better just to get your queen behind the bishop. And yeah, I thought this was actually okay for me, but apparently I kind of messed up here. Although g4 is a bad move for some reason. Bishop c5 in inaccuracy again. Queen b6. Once again, queen b6 being a very key resource, making a backwards queen move, and I just kept missing it. I don't blame myself. It's kind of a hard move to find, but here I was just totally lost. Before queen c4, yeah, a6 is better. Castles. Oh, this is really scary looking. Castles at b5, and the idea is the bishop doesn't have that many squares to go to, because if it goes backwards, I go here. And there's actually nothing to worry about. I'm actually going to be attacking him on the queen side. That's kind of crazy, to be honest. That's awesome, though. I wish I had seen that. And here, I'm not much worse here. I get a pawn. Knight g5 isn't even the best move here. Wow. Rook a e8 is the best move in this position. I have to check here and rook here. Or rook here, I mean. Then rook g8. Wow, this is crazy. And if you do liquidate, then rook d8, and this is supposed to be good for me, or about equal, I should say. Very wild stuff. Instead, I kind of messed it up. Rook, yeah, that was the mistake. What was the best move here? Okay, and I have to check. How is this better than in the game? King c5, knight d7 check. Oh, there's no knight d7 check. If with the rook on f8, this is a fork, but with the rook on e8, it's not a fork. So that's the key. That's the key difference there. Okay, but instead, I blundered my bishop and I blundered the whole game away. So, but hey, that happens. I think I played a bit disappointing for myself, but that's okay. I guess I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.